Girls with us.
You've got your girls with you?
Yeah. Rose drove in with our last load from Maine with her boyfriend, and we've got Samara and Rose, and we're all together, her friend Matt, having a great week.
Oh, I'm happy for you, Andy. That means so much.
We may take a little boat ride to Bliss Island too after the class.
You can't fit
Wow.
that boat.
What's that?
You can't fit everybody on that little boat.
Wait a minute, this is being recorded, Phil. I can't reply to that now. Legally, you're right. But we will be careful. It's only 3 miles.
Okay. And Andy, the weather's nice enough for you to be able to do that today?
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's like 70 and calm.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be down near
Say hi. Somebody's right behind you. We'll say hello to them.
Okay.
You didn't. Tell him if he's in the witness protection program, don't come in. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, good. Lori, how are you, sweetie?
Good, good.
I'm really glad to hear that. Good. How'd you feel after Thursday? Boy, you worked hard. You worked really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're not gonna work that hard today, if that's good. Is that good news?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of 90s today. So we're gonna be giddy up but with lighter resistance. So we'll do that. In fact, we're gonna be doing it's called constant duration and varying intensities. Constant duration and varying intensities. This is one that I wrote several years ago with my regular cycling class. So we're gonna give it a go because I don't think we've ever done it before. So remember that big find I found when I cleaned out my drawers. So there you go. the big, what do I want to say? Not a find, but a big cache, maybe. Yeah, cache of information. So yeah, great. Stacy, how are you? She'll log in. Are you good?
Good morning. I'm okay. We'll see how it goes this morning.
Oh, it's gonna go great. You did great. You did great, especially on that last round, from Thursday. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. It's, seems to be taking me a little longer to get it going, but here I am just now starting at 9 o'clock. So,
It's okay, honey. It's okay. We're gonna make it work for you. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Let's start just with our warm-up gear. And Kimmy, you do what you think is right as far as your warm-up gear. Okay, cool. And what we'll do is we'll start 70 to 80 RPMs. And because Stacy said that, let's give it a little bit longer warm-up. How's that? That's good. So let's give it about, we'll start with 7 minutes and maybe we'll lift it to 8, maybe we'll lift it to 9 on the warm-up. And then let's see where we go from there. Does that sound okay with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Great. I'm so glad to hear that. I think what we'll be doing today is basically about 8 4-minute intervals. So the last time I went to school, I think 8 times 4 was 32. Is that right? Yeah, am I right? Okay. So we'll well, yeah, sometimes those numbers lie. So there you go. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll work with that, and we'll have recovery built in with it as well. So let's see how we do, and then we can add maybe another 4-minute block. Let's wait and see how we're feeling. So 70 to 80 RPMs, finding your pedal stroke nice and smooth. We're 1 minute into the warm-up right now. So whatever you're choosing to use for that warm-up resistance. So Andy, share with me where you're starting today.
26.
That sounds great. Stacy, how about you? Where would you like to start?
30.
All right, 30. Great. Kimmy, where would you like to start?
I'm gonna start at 21 today.
That's perfect, Kimmy. I said, that's a great idea. And Lori.
34.
All right, very good. Mike, how you feeling this morning? Where would you like to start?
My legs are really tight, so I'm starting at 0.
Okay, that's fine, kiddo. That's fine. Phil, how about you?
30.
30, great. And Pamela?
32.
Great, that's
And
wonderful.
I have no watch today, so I'll need to work from output.
Oh, work with your output. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And oh my goodness, here's Susan. How are
Hi.
you, Susan? Great to see you today.
Good, nice to be here.
Good. Everybody looks beautiful. Look at her hair's down. Oh, Stacy, we should have put our hair down, right? We should have done that. We didn't know it was hair down day. Okay, that's cool. That's good. You guys look beautiful this morning. Susan, we're starting with what you want to do as far as warm up gear goes. We've got we're going to block it out to about a 7-minute warm up. We're already about 2.5 minutes in. So, and we're going to possibly add a little bit to the warm up as far as time frame goes. So we'll see how it goes. Now, Susan, is there anything at all that I need to be aware of?
No,
No. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good.
I'll take it as it goes.
You know what? That's great. That's great. And were you aware of any challenges at all during your workouts, or no, not really? You didn't
I
even
was
know.
having a lot of extra heartbeats, which has decreased somewhat. My Apple Watch said I was an AFib, but on a regular EKG, it was just lots of extra beats and probably stress related.
I hear
And
you.
maybe Parkinson's also, you know, autonomic nervous system.
Mhm. You're right. We've talked
I'm in
about that
good
before.
hands. I'm in good hands and no restrictions.
Wonderful. Well, we love the no restrictions part, but let's make sure that everything is okay.
Yeah.
And if ever you feel
Yeah.
like it's not.
Yeah, I was never dizzy or short of breath or anything. And if I had that racing during riding, I'll be responsible.
Oh, well, bless your heart for saying that, but please let me know, okay? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, guys, so what I'd like for you to do is now pick this up just a little bit faster if that is available to you. So let's bring it up towards 75, 80. And in fact, if you've been riding at 80 through the first part of the warm-up, you may want to bring it up to 85. So let's see how we're feeling and through this part of the warm-up. Polina, good morning. How are you?
Morning, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So nothing more on the resistance. We're not going to be working with intensity, high intensity today. So I'm going to suggest that zone 2 high end, low end, zone 3 will be your top intensity levels. So if you know those numbers, great. I've got them right here. If you don't, so we'll work together with those. Kimmy, up to you though, because you're starting to come back into, the workouts. So let's keep yours on the lower end for today, if that's okay with you. Good. Okay, great. So does everybody have their pedal stroke nice and smooth now? So if I asked you to accelerate at any time throughout the class, the pedal stroke will come without much thought. So that's where we want to be right now. This far into the warm up, we want to have that mind to body connection. Not meaning that it won't be challenging or you have to think about it, but it's almost like it happens without too much effort. So about 90 more seconds, we'll complete the 7-minute warm up. Let's see how we're feeling towards that end, towards that point in the warm up. And if we need to continue just a little bit more for another minute or two, we can definitely do that. So I know that Saturday mornings are early. Hydration may be a challenge. So if if you haven't had your water yet before you hopped on your bike, please do that. Please do that. I know that when I have really been monitoring my water intake. I've never had a challenge with hydration, but I certainly feel so much better when I drink at least that 8 ounce to 16 ounce glass of water as soon as I wake up. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it seems to work for me. So 30 seconds to go. We'll be 7 minutes into the workout. We're no higher than 85. And we're somewhere in the high 70s to low 80s if you're not meeting that 85 RPM. So how do you feel, guys? You want to continue on with just a little bit more warm up? Or are you prepared now to go? Lori, what was your comment?
I'd like another minute of warm up.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's what we're gonna do. So everyone stay right where you are. Stay right where you are. Let's take about another 2 minutes to warm up. That'll just be great. So just nice and easy, get those legs warm, get those joints lubricated. Great job. Phil, how's your calf?
I feel it, but it's not hurting. I'm just aware of it.
You're aware of it. So would you say tender?
Kind of.
Okay. All right. Just be mindful. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we won't have a lot of resistance on today. So, but think about what's happening to your lower body as you use this RPM. I mean, faster RPMs recruit more muscle fibers. Your calf's involved there too. So be careful. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, we've got a little over a minute to go. So what I'd like for you to do, please, is if you're not up to 85, let's go ahead and get up towards 85. Lori, if you're feeling like you can, and whoever would like to add one more resistance turn, please do it now. And continue your RPM in the low 80s or up to 85. Before those of you who logged in, we did mention that we were going to be doing fast RPM today. So we're going to move right into that 90 RPMs. We have done this at the beginning of certain classes, and you guys have responded really, really nicely to the 90 RPM. But that's kind of what we're going to be working towards in the first stage. So each of the intervals that we're working with are 4 minutes long. So we're going to continue on after the 20-second warm-up right here with no break. So grab your water if you can. If you've added resistance, continue that opportunity. If getting to 90 RPMs is going to be a challenge for you and you cannot hold that 90 RPMs, I want you to feel free to back off with the resistance. All right, here we go, guys. We are now going to 90 RPMs. 90 RPMs right now with the same resistance you came out of the warm-up with. So we're going to try 4 minutes at 90. If you find that, yeah, Pamela, did I see that reaction on your face?
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying it. That's what I just said, trying it. See if you can do it. Light resistance, fast pedaling. Light resistance, fast pedaling. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. If you're still working to 90, perfect. Continue that journey. If you need to back off just a moment or two to kind of reset, do it. And then come back up to 90 when it's available. Okay. So smooth it out. Feet are flat. Good. Lock it down through the core. Shoulders down. Chest lifted. Get a little tightness through the mid-back. That's going to help you stabilize, right? Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, so we're over 1 minute in. How's everybody handling this? Are you doing okay? Yeah, good, good, good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Pamela, are you getting to 90?
Yeah, I'm at 90.
Oh, wonderful. Susan, how about you?
At 90.
Oh, wonderful. Stacy?
I'm getting there.
That's okay. That's good. Andy?
85.
85. Okay, kiddo. Okay, kiddo. So let's do this, Andy. How's your heart rate handling this?
It's not handling it. I don't have it.
You don't have it? Oh, it's still searching for your heart rate?
No searching.
All right. Okay, kiddo.
That's
Okay,
okay.
Lori, how are you handling that?
85,
All right. All right. All right. Where's your resistance, Lori?
32.
32. All right, kiddo. Back it off to 31. Lori, go to 90.
Okay.
Okay, try it. Try it. Okay,
Okay.
great. Is that better?
Yeah,
All right. Anyone else need to back off one and to go to 90 and I'll get your 90? Okay. Mike, don't worry about it. It's coming. You're growing with it. Okay. Good job. Take your time. Take your time. Phil, how about you?
I'm touching 90 and down a few periodically.
Okay. Okay. So what I want you to do now, Phil, is I want you not to use your dominant leg. I want you to focus. I can see it. I can see it. So try not to, yeah, that's better. Are you at 90 now?
88,
88, you're getting closer. I'll take it.
89, 89.
All right, you go, my friend, you go. Paulina, how are you doing?
I'm trying.
Oh, I love you. I love you. Okay, 50 more seconds to go. You're gonna get 2 minutes to recover. So if you're not at 90, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up to 90. Do the best job you can. Whatever you do is absolutely fine. We're gonna be getting a heart rate in 38 seconds and we're gonna be taking recovery. So make sure you take advantage. So when we come back to 70 on the recovery, I want you to go back to warm-up gear or lower. You can go back to warm-up gear or lower. Give yourself that little bit of grace today because it is a Saturday. Great, 18 seconds to go, get ready. All righty, it's a habit, isn't it, Pamela, to look at your wrist, isn't it, when you don't have your watch? I know it, I get it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, grab that heart rate and recover. Stay 70 RPMs, take your resistance off. Fantastic job, great job. Pamela, what's your highest output showing there?
It's showing as 83, but it was really more like 79, 80.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's go with 79. Let's give you that little bit of, you know, a little bit of effort there. Good. Phil, how about you?
It says 79, but I think that was just an aberration.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What was your heart rate?
115.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Mike, how'd you do?
I'm struggling in the 70s.
That's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. You do the best you can, okay? Have you had water this morning?
I tried to drink a lot of water this morning.
Very good. You can't do more than that then, right?
That's right.
That's right. Kimmy?
109. I was at 90.
109. Oh,
190.
wow. 109 at 90. Woo, you're coming back strong, aren't you?
The first day is always a little bit strong, and then it's like beginner's luck or something. Body's like, oh, what the hell? I'll try this, and then
Yeah. That's right. I understand. Lori, how about you?
114.
114 and you were at 31, right?
Yeah, and it felt so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. It felt hard. Well, am I sorry? Kind of. I'm kind of sorry. Okay, I'm kind of sorry. But hey, I know 90's hard. 90's hard. Andy, how about you? Did you ever get a heart rate?
124.
What? Hey, I don't mind that.
No,
Do you?
no, it works.
Okay, good. Polina, what was your heart rate?
100,
Oh, super. How was your RPM?
80.
80. Good. Hey, you can't ask more for that. That's good. That's good. Stacy.
Thank you.
Stacy?
Yeah, 124.
Thank you. Oh, you're right with Andy. That's awesome. And that's good. That's great. Susan, how about you?
131 at 90.
131 at 90. Oh my golly, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't feel hard.
It didn't feel hard at all. Well, we love those. We love those opportunities. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Great. Okay, guys, we're going back to the same resistance. Same resistance. We've got another 4 minutes to ride. We're going to start at 85. Let's go now. Same resistance, 85 RPMs. Good job. Good job. Now, Lori, we're going to monitor your heart rate after 2 minutes. And if your heart rate is the same or lower than what you quoted me, we're going to add resistance. And you're going to stay at 85. The last minute, we'll bring it up to 90. All right, so there you go. There you go. So we're 17 minutes into class. So we're getting close to our oxygen saturation point, right? All right, so we wanna get there and we wanna feel a little bit better. When I say feel a little bit better, I mean breath. I want to feel, not your legs. Your legs after 90 RPMs for that length of time are going to feel like you're going to fall off, right? But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get new legs for you on the next class. Is that okay with you? All right. You didn't need your legs this weekend, did you? No, not at all. Okay, so we got one more minute. We'll check in with heart rates. And Pamela, you are working with output, so we want to get up towards 79 or 80, even at 85, okay? Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Are you feeling like it? Okay, all right, all right. Okay, great. So we've got 37 more seconds. And then we're going to be checking in with heart rates for those of you who have heart rates. But Pamela, we're going to stay with 79 on the RPM. So you probably had to add a touch gear to the right, correct? Because you're at 85. Good. All right, 18 seconds. Isn't it interesting how we can just tweak one or two things and it will totally change the outcome? I love it. All righty, good. 10 seconds to go. Everyone's going to be checking in with your heart rates. Everyone's checking in with your heart rates. Now, okay, meet or lower, add resistance. Same, keep your resistance. You don't have to add if you don't want to. If it's lower, remember what I said, lower, add a resistance turn. All right, Lori, what was your heart rate?
114.
114. Okay, that's good, Lori. That's good. How about you, Susan? Yeah, now there's two Susans. 120? Yeah, yes.
126, I'm staying.
Okay, you stay. I think that's a good thing. I think that's good. Stacy, how about you?
116.
Okay, great, great. So yours was a little lower. So did you add one turn?
I did.
Good. Kimmy, how about you?
106, so I added a turn.
Yay, Andy.
24.
124. Stick that like a gymnast. Stick your landing. All right, good. Take a deep breath, everybody. Let's go to 90 now. Push it up towards 90. Phil, what was your heart rate?
115, I added one.
Thank you. Paulina, what was your heart rate?
99.
Okay, good, 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 good. Mike, you're doing the best job you can, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so now Pamela, you're up into the low 80s as far as output, correct?
At 90, I'm 85.
All right, very good. That's impressive. Are you able to stay at 90 for 34 more seconds?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Hi, Susan, we see you. Susan from Toronto. Hi, hi. Warm up before you start, okay? Warm up with us. Okay, great.
Sorry, I'm late, and also
No.
I'm late because I couldn't find my Fitbit. So talk about being unprepared, but I'm here.
Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
it. It's all good, of course. Now, good. Okay, Susan in Philadelphia, you doing okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, we got 5 seconds. We're gonna get recovery. 3, you're gonna get your heart rate. 2, you're gonna tell me how you felt, and you're recovering. 70 RPMs, take your resistance off. Great job. Great job. Excellent job. Phil, how'd you do?
119.
119, and were you at 31?
Yeah.
Okay, super duper. 90?
Yep.
Okay, great. Pamela, 85 output?
85, yeah.
Uh-huh. And you were at 90?
At 90 at 33.
33. Okay, great. I forgot we had that. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's good. We've got one more metric. I forgot about it. Mike, how'd you do?
104, 103.
Did you get into the 80s?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Keep trying. We're good. We're good. We're good. No problem there. Kimmy, how about you?
110 at 23.
Ooh, good job. Good job. Thank you for that. Lori?
117 at 34.
Great. Oh, so you bumped it up a couple more.
I did.
Okay, Lori, you're a rock star. Andy?
122.
Wow, 122, and are you at 27?
Yep.
Okay, super. I like the way your heart rate's handling this. Good job. Polina,
99.
99, good, good. Did you get into the 80s?
This time a little bit less.
Okay, all right, okay. Stacy?
122 at 31.
Wow, so you're warming up nicely there. Very good, very good. Susan in Philadelphia?
127, new baseline at 90.
Ooh, good job. We're staying at baseline, new baseline?
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. And Susan in Toronto, did you get a heart rate with that or where are you starting out? Oh, you're muted, sweetheart.
Sorry, I don't
That's
have
okay.
my heart rate monitor, so
No worries, no worries. Just come with us and do the best you can, okay?
perfect, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna be doing is go back to the same resistance you had on your last effort. Same resistance. Now, we're gonna be working just slightly harder, slightly harder. I'm gonna have you start at 80. Just start at 80, all right? Start at 80 RPMs. Pamela, if you want to use your output there at 80, go ahead, but it's going to get more challenging. I don't know if I would suggest that, but of course you do what you think is right, okay?
Okay.
Okay, it's 4 minutes long. We're going to start at 80, same resistance you had on your last effort. Good. Okay, so 1 minute at 80, 1 minute at 85, 2 minutes at 90. I told you we were going to be hanging at 90 a lot today, right? Yeah, okay, all right. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. So we're trying to get, you know, the heart rates up into the low zone 3, high zone 2. That's all with oxygen. We're never out of breath. Even though the effort feels hard, your heart rate is indicating that it is not, you know, anaerobic. You're still utilizing oxygen and you're doing a very efficient job. Good, 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 good. Okay, so you're a minute in. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Good?
Right.
Okay, all right. Let's bump this up to 85. 85. Good. All righty. Good job. Good job. Good job. How's your heart rate handling this? Pretty good?
Good.
Yeah, it's handling it efficiently, right, Andy?
Yep.
Is it? 117. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Good. Good, 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 good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now I know when I do this class and at the beginning here, I don't even feel like I'm getting ready to break a sweat. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It'll happen. It'll happen. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want our heart, we want to be able to work right in this area very efficiently. Okay, very efficiently. And then as we start to get deeper into the class, then the intensity will slightly change. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got 2 more minutes to complete this stage. Let's go to 90. Let's go to 90. This is actually the 3rd stage, and you guys have done a great job. Great job. Okay, so RPM is important here. RPM is important. We want to try to be at 90 the whole 2 minutes if it's available. And if not, and you're not getting there after the 1st minute, then we need to talk about dropping a little bit of resistance. Okay, great. How's everybody doing so far?
Great.
Okay, great. I'm really happy to hear that. Good job. Excellent job. This will be a great recorded class for you to pull up and always have in your back pocket. So if, like Pamela the other day when you weren't feeling 100%, this would be a great class to use on those days that you still want to ride, but you don't want to ride hard. And when I put this in the sequence in the email that I'm going to send you for the consecutive classes that I would like for you to ride with while we have our wedding. It is our wedding. It's not my daughter's wedding. It's our wedding. And it's about 42 more seconds to go at 90. So what I want you to do is I want you to do them all in sequence. So yeah. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Great work, great work. You guys are fabulous. You're fabulous. Wonderful job. You could ride like this forever, forever. Keep it going. 18 seconds to go. Intensity wise, you could do this forever. 13 seconds to go. You are 27 minutes into class. Fantastic job. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, heart rate, recover. 70 RPMs. Good job. Excellent job. Hold that thought. Okay, Susan in Philadelphia.
131 baseline.
Love it. Love it. And we're at 90.
Yes.
Good, good. Paulina.
98.
Good. And how was your accelerations? Did you get close into the 80s?
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's really a success for you on a Saturday, Paulina. Great job. Great job. Stacy.
128.
128 at 31 still, right? And were you at 90?
Yeah.
Thanks, Stacy. Andy.
130.
130. Hey, that was all right, right?
Yeah, better than all right.
I think it's better than all right. That's right. That's right. Excellent work, Lori.
118 at 31.
Wow, that's interesting. How's that feeling for you today?
It's a challenge at times to keep that 90.
It is, isn't it? It is. Isn't it funny how that works out into, yeah, exactly, how that happened. I just think it's so interesting. But you know what, Lori, though, you're just crossing right over into zone 1, into zone 2. So no worries there, you know, no worries. Great job. How about you, Kimmy?
111.
111, and how did you do?
Seemed to be fine. Seemed to stay at 90 pretty readily.
Wow, thank you for that. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Phil?
125 at 32.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love how you know when to add that resistance. That's great. And Pamela, what was your output there at the top at 90?
My output was 98 and I had put my resistance up to 35.
Wonderful job. Good job. Good job. And Susan in Toronto doing okay. Just, yeah, thumbs up. Great. All righty, we're ready to go again. We are now on stage 4. We're on stage 4. All righty, we're gonna start at 90. We're gonna start at 90. Same resistance. 4 minutes for the stage. 90 for 1 minute. 1 resistance turn to 85. 1 more resistance turn to 80. So it's going to get a little bit heavier, and we're going as we drop down the RPM. All righty, 90 RPM, same resistance you had on your last effort. All righty, we got 1 minute at 90. 1 minute at 90. Good job. Good job. And let's see where we are when we're at 80. We may want to accelerate at 80. Okay, we're always amendable to change, right? Yes. Yes. It depends on how you're going to feel after that 3rd minute. Good work. Okay, so 30 seconds at 90. Everyone's heart rate should be handling this very beautiful, like really beautifully and really efficiently. Like we're not seeing a big jump back up to these numbers. We're seeing a nice little lift as it comes up the ladder of success. Great job. Great job. Great job. Good sign of cardiovascular, strength right here, right? That when you put your body into this opportunity, that you don't necessarily jump up to those high heart rates. Okay, so if you've been able to complete 1 minute at 90, add 1 more resistance turn, back it off to 85. Good. Only if you want. Okay, only if you want. It's your heart rate that's going to be our guide. Great. Kimmy, did you add 1? Okay, now let me tell you a little secret. We drop back to 85, but the output, how hard you're working, stays about the same, right? Yeah. Okay. Just tell your body that. Sometimes our mind plays pretty, tricks us. And we think, oh no, 1 more resistance turn. No, it's the same output. Just around the same output. Good. 15 seconds to go. All right, now listen up. How's everyone's heart rate handling this? All right, good. All right, good. All right, up to now. Think about what you want to do. You want to add one more resistance turn as we back to 80. If not, just back to 80. Stay here. Okay, 80 for 1 minute. All right, then we'll make a decision what we want to do. All right, remember, we're talking zone 2, we're talking low end zone 3, Pamela, okay? So what's that gonna be for your output right here, right? What's your output?
My output at 80 is 98.
Whoa, kiddo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You ride high output. You do ride a high output. So it's up to you if you think you're gonna be able to accelerate, and if not, you're gonna stay right here, Pamela, okay?
Or should I drop the resistance? 'Cause I
Yeah,
added-
you could. That's an option too. That's an option too. Absolutely. Okay, so in 18 seconds, I'm gonna have you check in with your heart rate. If you've got room to grow up to zone 3, I want you to accelerate with this resistance. But if you've already met the challenge there, drop resistance like Pamela's gonna do and accelerate. Okay, do it. Check in. Check in. What do you want to do? You want to accelerate to 85? Your goal would be to get to 90. What do you have to do to get to 90 efficiently? What do you have to do to get to 90 efficiently? Did you have to drop back on the resistance? Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, zone 3, low end today, nothing high end zone 3. It's so easy to cross over to zone 4. We're not doing that ride today. 30 seconds to go. Great job. Great job, great job, great job. Excellent job, excellent job. Wonderful job, wonderful job. 20 seconds to go. Brilliant, keep it going. You're between 85 and 90. You're doing the best job you can. 10 seconds to go. Good, 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 good. You're almost there, guys. You're almost there. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, heart rate check, and recover. Great work. Great work, great work, great work. Let's take 3 minutes to recover here. 3 minutes to recover. Woo, catch your breath there. Catch your breath. Lori, I'm anxious to hear.
120.
No kidding.
3.
At 33, and were you able to accelerate?
Yeah,
So that's so interesting. Perceived exertion, tell me about it.
I don't know why, it's just really hard today.
Yeah, well, that's okay. It's okay. And it's okay to say that. But your heart rate is handling it beautifully, right?
No, it's so weird.
Are you
I love a challenge like this. Don't you know?
different place in your medication cycle, Lori?
Funny you should say that because I was in such a rush this morning. I didn't even take my medication.
Oh,
Bingo, bingo,
you
Susan,
have it.
bingo. There you have it. Mystery solved. Maybe we should go into the detective interest. Yeah,
I was just gonna say, Susan should be a detective.
yeah, you should. Well, she's always thinking that way. That's her brain, isn't it? Wow. Very interesting. So you didn't take your med. Well, let's see. You know, some people say that after the class, they feel like their symptoms are have really, been decreased as far as, symptomatic management goes. See how you are after class. See how it goes.
Yeah, and I didn't
Yeah.
have my coffee either.
Oh no, okay, there I draw the line. There I draw the line. I wouldn't even be able to get on my bike if I hadn't had my coffee.
Yeah.
So there. Susan, what was your heart rate?
I think I was 126 at 90, and I was just a half step above my new baseline.
Wow, okay, well, that's good. Boy, you're regulating that nicely, aren't you? Really, really good. Wonderful. Phil, how about you?
It was 125 at 33.
Wow, boy, your heart rate's handling it beautifully too, isn't it?
Yeah, but perceived exertion is high.
Uh-oh, did you have your coffee today?
Only half a cup.
Oh, do I have to send out a reminder email? Have your coffee before you get
Yeah.
on the bike? No, it's early. Saturdays are early.
I
Yeah.
had to take care of the dog also this morning, so.
Oh, my God.
Me
I
too.
I know, you guys. Send those dogs to me on Saturday. I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them. Pamela, how did you do?
I kept it at 37. And at 90, my output was 115.
See, you ride high output. That's really good. Did it feel really hard for you today
It was
too?
hard, but manageable.
But manageable, really nice. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Mike, how'd you do? Were you able to get into the 80s?
I touched 80, but just very stiff today.
Very stiff.
Hasn't been this way. It is today.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Just do the best you can, even if you were to ride in the 70s, you know, just some movement would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Kimmy, how about you today? Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, you're muted, love.
I'm working on it there. Okay,
Yeah.
115 at 25, and I stayed pretty good at 90.
Wow, good for you. That's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And let's see, Andy, where did you end up?
38 at 28.
38, 138 at 28. Okay. All right. No higher than that. Okay. Andy today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. And Stacy, how about you?
129 at 33.
All right. Now, are you finding the perceived exertion to be high as well?
Yeah. It's getting better though.
Good. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. And Polina, how about you, honey?
It's 99, still 99 at 80. I
Oh,
touched,
good.
but yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And Susan in Toronto, you doing okay? F? Good. Okay, great. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you start at 85 again. 85 again. This is the 5th interval. 85 again. Same resistance you had on your last effort. 4 minutes to work here. 4 minutes to work. 85 RPMs right now. Pamela, if
Is
you
this the
want to
last
ride with,
interval?
what's that?
Is this the last interval?
Yeah, I think it probably will end up being the last interval. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 85 RPMs. I had to look at the time. Yeah. No problem. No problem how we handled it today. Our goal was to get in 8 4-minute intervals, but no worries there. No worries there. We'll work on that. Maybe next Saturday as well. We'll see how it goes. All righty, 30 seconds to go. You're at 85. So this effort should not be that challenging as it was at 90 at the very end. So when you start out, so the first minute at the beginning of class is difficult. And then as it moves through, it gets a little bit easier. Not meaning it's not easy. I'm never saying that. But now we're getting towards the end of the class. So that first minute may feel a little bit easier, but it's going to get just a little more difficult. Let's go up to 90 RPMs and let's stay here. We're going to stay here for 52 seconds to be exact. 52 seconds. So now, Pamela, that you should be at the highest output right there at 115.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All righty, good job. Good job, good job, good job. In fact, most of you right here have Pelotons. I mean, my golly, most of you do. So it's really easy. If you forget a heart rate monitor, we can use the output. So no worries there. 23 seconds to go. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Good. All righty, so you are at 90. So I'm going to have you, this is 2 minutes in. You're going to be halfway through the interval. I'm going to have you check in with your heart rates. Good, good. Check in with your heart rates. Slow it back to 85 and let it just unfold back for another minute at 85. Good. So throughout this whole week, we have spent a long time at 85 and 90 RPMs. We've really worked that. We've worked that intensity level at those higher RPMs. So nice job, everybody. Nice job. All righty. So how was everybody's heart rate? Does anyone have anything they're concerned about that they need to talk about? No? Okay, good. Okay. Kimmy, okay? All right, good, good. All right, good job. Okay, 25 seconds to go. You're at 85. You're going to be the last minute at 90, Pamela. Last minute at 90 coming up. Good work, good work, good work. 15 seconds to go. Good. Lori, your heart rate okay?
120.
Oh, perfect, Lori. Perfect, perfect,
Like blood in
perfect.
my legs.
Yeah. You're going through, we got a heavy headwind, don't we? Yeah. All right, Lori, stay there if you want. Don't worry about accelerating. If you can, let's everybody get back up to 90 for the last leg of the journey. Last leg of the journey right here, right here, right here. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Both legs, Pamela. Don't use just that dominant leg. I saw you do that, little lady. Don't do that. Don't do that. Good job. 38 seconds to go. Hold it. 35 seconds to go. Hold it. Hold it. Wonderful job. 30 seconds to go. Fabulous job. Doing the best you can to maintain 90 RPMs. 25 seconds to go. Best job you can. Best job you can. 20 seconds to go. You're almost done. You're almost done. 15 seconds to go. Fabulous job. Fabulous job. 12. Here we go. 10. You're almost there. Almost done. Almost ready to close Saturday class. 5, 4, 3, 2. Heart rate. You're done. Let it drop all the way down. Just keep those pedals going nice, light, and easy. Good job. Excellent. Stacy, how about you today?
131.
Wow, Stacy, that was really great. That was really great. I love the fact that you popped it up to that. That's wonderful. Great job. Polina, how did you do?
Arnold one, around 78, 80, something like this.
Okay, very good. Very good attempt. That's great. Susan in Philadelphia.
127.
Good job. That was a good ride for you. I'm going to take a deep breath now. I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to take a deep breath. Okay, good.
I was fine.
Okay. We made it through. We made it through.
So,
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Andy, how about you, honey?
Don't ask.
144.
I don't trust the Fitbit. 155, but.
No. No, I don't think so either. You know, when I was in my circuit class yesterday, one guy wears a Fitbit and he was dripping sweat, he was out of breath, and his Fitbit was showing 98.
Oh.
I said, boy, I think somebody needs, a new fitness tracker. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I gotta do stretches myself because I'm
Okay.
taking Samara and Rose and Merlin and Matt to Bliss Island today, so.
Okay, kiddo, but make sure that heart rate's down before you step off your bike, okay? Just give
Okay,
it another 30 seconds. That would be amazing. Thank you.
Sounds
Okay, Phil, how about you?
131 at 33.
Was it good? Your calf was good?
Yeah,
Good,
Yeah.
good.
yeah. I don't even
Good.
feel,
That happens though. Sometimes it's just the endorphins in our brain. Sometimes it's just the warmth, and the blood flow, right? I like it. Pamela, how'd you do?
I did good. The last minute,
Uh-huh.
at 90, I went up to 38, and my output was 125, 126-ish.
Wow, good girl. Nice work today. Nice work today.
It felt good to have problems, so it felt good to finish the class. So.
It did. It did. I'm glad for you. Kimmy, how about you?
114.
Wow, good, Kimmy. Way to go. Way to go.
Pretty good.
Lori, oh yeah, you did it. Lori, how about you?
124.
Wow, that was good. How'd that feel? You got it up there. You were bound and determined, weren't you?
I was, but
Yeah.
I won't do that again.
Yeah, you only make that mistake once, right?
Yeah.
Now this is being recorded, so we've got you on, we've got validation that won't happen again. But well done, ma'am, well done. Good job, good job, good job. And Susan in Toronto, you did okay?
I'm fine. I was at 39 resistance and the output was 130.
Wow, impressive. Thank you for being here today. Glad you made it. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, guys, so let's stretch some upper body to begin with as we keep our pedals going nice and easy. Phil, you gonna get off? Check out. Phil, are you getting off?
no,
Okay, shoulder up, back, and down. Oh, I thought you were getting off. I'm sorry, it looked like it from the angle. Andy, good job, honey. Thanks for staying on the bike for just a couple of extra seconds. Great,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
I'm
Have
feeling
a,
really blissful, thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Say hello to everybody for us.
Okay,
Over the
well,
chest. Great.
yeah.
Enjoy their day. Enjoy
Thanks.
your day.
Bye.
Great, great. Okay, let's release that out. Lace our fingers together, press our hands away, chin lowers to chest. Good. Good job, good job, good job, good job. And reach all the way up. Good job. Float it down. We're gonna bring our left arm across our chest, stretching out through the upper back of the shoulder. Susan, did anybody say, a cardiologist say anything to you about your Apple Watch? Would they suggest another fitness tracker?
No, it's just that an Apple Watch, you know, it wasn't like an immediate, oh, that's not, he spent a lot of time looking at the tracing and had his partners look as well. He just said that it was clear why Apple Watch classified it as AFib, but it's only one lead.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So on multiple leads, on the standard EKG, it was sinus rhythm, which is normal, but a lot of extra beats, both ventricular and atrial. So that's why it was looked like an irregular rhythm to the Apple Watch.
Interesting. So we just need to be aware of that and not panic, right?
What's that?
We shouldn't panic if we see that atrial fib on our Apple Watch.
Right, and exactly, because it's a limited EKG.
Sure, sure.
And, but it wasn't, you know, he actually consulted with his partners.
Wow. You had good treatment there, didn't you? You had a good,
Our neighbor is a cardiologist, and you know, rather than going to the emergency room, I was able to call him, and he was able to get me in that day.
wow,
So I was-
fantastic. You were lucky.
Yeah.
Good, glad everything worked out. Okay, so we'll inhaling up, we're gonna reach all the way out to the end handlebars, feet are flat. We wanna make sure as we bring those feet parallel to the floor, soften the front knee, drop the heels. Yeah, stretch, lengthen the back, really lengthen the spine towards the back of your bike or the back of the room. Good job, excellent. What a fantastic job you guys did today. Go ahead when you're ready, lift your chest, rotate your pedals, and bring yourself with that front knee slightly bent, drop the heel, and back heel drops as well. Take advantage of this as long as you would like. And then when you're ready, go ahead, lift the chest, and then go ahead and bring yourself to the saddle. Make sure you're feeling okay before you step off your bike. Just like I wanted Andy to kind of stick it out a little bit on the bike. Just make sure those heart rates are coming down. Good. You guys are so good about that though. Really great about that. Good. Alrighty, so when you're ready, we're gonna step off the bike. You're gonna find somewhere to hold on to so you can get into the stretch without worrying too much about the balance. So that's kind of what we wanna work on today. We're gonna start with a hip flexor stretch. So you're gonna take a giant step forward with your right leg, a giant step back with your left, and you wanna come into your lunge position. Now, when you bring that back knee down, you want that back knee to come straight down. You want to tuck underneath that hip, tighten up the glute as you lengthen out through the front of that hip. And you can actually take 2 fingers and touch that psoas muscle right there, and it just feels delicious. Your body will love it to stretch that after the fast cycling. Well done, everyone. Go ahead and untuck this hip, step together, do the same thing. Step forward with the back foot, back with the right, come into a lunge position, tuck underneath that right hip, and encourage these muscle fibers to stretch in the front of that hip. Great job, you guys, great job. Slowly untuck here, step together, and kick out. We're gonna go right into a quadricep stretch. So let's shift our way to our right foot, down and back with our hand to our left foot, knee down, hip down. Good. Now slowly rise up as best you can. Keep your knee down, your hip down, lengthening out. Do the best job you can. Well done. And go ahead and step down, kick out. We're gonna go into a quadricep other side, shift your weight to your right foot, left foot. Come down and back, hold on tight. Foot, not the ankle, not the toes, the lower part of the leg or the foot. Great job. Now, as we release this foot, we're gonna step forward to a hamstring stretch. So release it, step forward, flex that front foot, sit down and back with your supporting leg. So that left leg, left heel has all the weight. Drive that heel into the floor to get a good stretch. Now, as we release this, we're gonna lift up this front knee, cross it over the supporting thigh, sink down and back. Good job. Good job, you guys. You guys did a fantastic job today. Lori, let me know how you feel later. I'm just real curious.
Okay.
Okay. Slowly rise, lift up this knee, take that ankle behind your supporting ankle. So the leg you have in the back is the arm you reach up with and hinge to the side. Yeah, I'd just be anxious to see or hear if maybe you're more fatigued or if you're feeling good. I would love it. Reach up and down. Uncross this leg, kick out. Shift your weight now to the right foot, step forward with the left, sink down and back onto that supporting heel, hamstring stretch with the left leg. Drive that left heel into the floor. Good work. Slowly rise, lift up this front knee, cross over, and down. Good job. Good, 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 good. Keep breathing through each one of these stretches. Slowly rise, lift the knee, take that ankle behind your supporting ankle. The leg you have in the back is the arm we reach up with, and we hinge to the side. Good work. Slowly reach up and float down. Uncross. Good job. So as we stand with our feet separated hip distance apart, slide the hands down the thighs, bend the knees, cup your kneecaps with your palms, finger pads on the bottom of the knees. Go ahead, slide the shoulders down and back. Draw the belly in as you draw your tail in, like you're gonna almost put the bottom of your tail down onto your heels. Lift your mid back up, lower your head, but do not get dizzy. Good, and slowly rise. Excellent job. We're gonna take a big inhale here, reaching up. Last exhale here. Know that you were fantastic today. Thank you so much for coming. You guys were brilliant. I just love working with you. Every single day you guys are, you bring it.